Before I get this video started, I want to give a shout out to Man Beast Morris, Diego's Malby, the homie Dante Chase. I just talked to him earlier right after the game. Mondo Ray Moore. I think the other dude name is JMO, something like that. JMO, something like that. C-Rat TV, Devon Raff, Craig Jockman, Joseph, aka Chicken Nugget King. That was his name on YouTube, but he's on Facebook more often now in this NFC group. This trash talking group. Who else am I giving a shout out to? Shout out to Ace Taker. Shit, man. Shout out to the DVE fam, that I fucks with, that talk some good Detroit Lions football, Detroit sports. Shout out to y'all. I ain't giving a shout out to that one fucking clown. That fucking looking like a retarded ass puppet from fucking Crank Yankers. You would think this dude was gang banging, because every time he run his mouth, his teeth fucking throw up gang signs and shit. I ain't giving a shout out to that fucking clown. Fuck him. Anyway, shout out to the DVE fam. First of all, man, let me start this off by, I want to warn you guys right now. I want to, if you're at work, put your headphones on, turn your volumes down, do whatever. Take your kids out of the room, take your wives out of the room, do whatever you got to do. Keep this, don't put this on blast. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to get y'all fired, all right? But I don't know what the fuck I just seen here. I don't know what the fuck I just seen here. Yes, the Lions, I have said, the Lions are a good team, ain't going to sleep on them. I don't give a rat's ass that they tied with the Cardinals, all right? The Cardinals are an NFL team, what the fuck ever, all right? I don't give a damn about that. They beat the Chargers at home, I give them that as well, And then there's us, the injury gods. We can't seem to get a fucking break with the injuries, man. We cannot get a fucking break with the injuries. You got that going on. But even despite all of that, we're still like, we still had chances to win games, but it's like we just can't seem to finish it. And let me also say this. I forgot to mention this, but let me also say this. It seems to me that if the Eagles lose, it's automatically Carson Wentz's fault. It's automatically Carson Wentz's fault. To all of you that's saying this, y'all can go fuck yourselves. And I've seen this one post, maybe two, that apparently they're saying that, I'm an Eagles fan, and Whack Prescott, is better than Wentz. First of all, let me say this here, that you know what? If that's how you really, really feel, go get yourself a Cowboys jersey and go fuck yourself. That is far from true. I'm not going to judge this based off of first 3 fucking games. You really think that? Go be a Cowboys fan then. No, ain't nobody gonna fucking miss you, but when Wentz do play a lot better later on in the season, nah, keep your fucking, your fair weather ass, keep it the fuck over there in Dallas. Keep it over there in Dallas. Go be a Dak fan. Go be a Whack fan. My bad. Go be a Whack fan. Fuck is wrong with y'all? The only people that will really think that is Cowboy fans themselves. And you know what? I'm not even mad at them this time. They doing all this trolling right there. I'm not even mad at them this time. Because we always did the same thing to them. So you know what? Let them be, do division. Even though we're always going to be rent-free in their minds and shit. Let them think that. But besides all of that, no, fuck all of that. Fuck them, fuck all that shit. Anyway, I want to talk about this game, all right? First of all, this is not Carson Wentz's fault. Any of you thinking that, go fuck yourself. Carson Wentz did every single thing he could in this game. And you know what? I would give Carson Wentz a lot of smoke when he fucking deserves it. But this game, he did everything he could. 2 touchdowns, 250 yards. Even though we had a lot of drop passes. Dealing with a lot of injuries. He did everything in his power to keep this game alive. Yeah, there were times the ball was overthrown or underthrown, thrown a little too far to the side. You know, that's one thing. Wentz got to work on that, I'll admit. But there are times when Carson Wentz made so many attempts, you know, of a beautiful pass right into the hands, and it pops right out. That is not Carson Wentz's fault. That is all Nelson Agholor, you know, Mr. Butterfingers, you know, dropping a fumble. Even though I will say he did redeem himself with a touchdown, but you still had no business dropping the ball like that. Dallas Goedert dropped a touchdown. Mac Hollins dropping passes. Miles Sanders dropping passes. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside dropping passes. That could have been a touchdown. We had not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, but 7 dropped passes. 7 dropped passes. How the fuck do you drop 7 passes in one game when majority of them could have been a touchdown? Oh, but that's not it though. That's not it. We had not one, not two, but 3 fumbles. 3 fumbles. 2 of them by Miles Sanders. And let me say this. I understand Miles Sanders is a rookie, and I did say this. A rookie is going to make rookie mistakes. But at the same time, this is no excuse for Miles Sanders. Yeah, I've heard that he has a fumbling issue, you know. But still, you've been a running back half of your life. No way in hell you should be making crucial mistakes like that, especially with one of them being a lost fumble. And the other fumble was by Nelson Agholor. In case I didn't mention it, you know, he had the ball in his hand. I think this should be a little bit controversial, but he had the ball in his hand, you know. I don't think it was 100% possessed, but it ended up slipping out of his hand. It was a fumble. I always thought that it doesn't matter if both your foot hit the ground or not. If you do not have possession, it should be an incomplete pass. You know, it's kind of contradict the whole Calvin Johnson tuck rule, whatever. But it is what the fuck it is. It is what the fuck it is. A lot of our wide receivers are going through that. Dropped catches. And you know what? There's a reason why you guys are considered backups. Mac Hollins, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and Nelson Agholor. Even though he got a touchdown, but there's a reason why you guys are backups. You know why I say you guys are backups and you deserve to be backups? Because Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson would have never dropped those catches. Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson would have never dropped those catches. We can see the big difference. Even though we know how to win games without Deshaun Jackson and Alshon Jeffrey, even though we know how to win games without them, they would have made our offense 10 times better regardless. And they would have never dropped that. And another thing, 3 offensive pass interference. Let me also say this. Throughout my life as an Eagles fan, I have never witnessed this many offensive pass interference. Or maybe there is, I forgot, but this one is a huge no-no. Very crucial. We can't be doing shit like that. This team lacks discipline. This team lacks chemistry. This team lacks execution. Lacks every fucking thing. And there's another thing. We failed to capitalize from a blocked field goal. Let me tell you something. 31 other teams, and I say 31 because I'm going to throw the Lions into the mix. 31 other teams would love to get that kind of opportunity to take a blocked field goal when it's almost a 2-minute warning left. When it's almost a 2-minute warning. All 31 other teams would have loved that opportunity when they're down, wanting to win the game, and they blocked the field goal by the 2-minute warning. 31 other teams would love that opportunity. But you guys have failed. Not only failed, but you failed miserably to take advantage of that opportunity. It's a block kick. Drop, drop, drop. Offensive pass interference. Drop, drop, drop. Fuck with this team, man. Fuck is wrong with y'all? And it's like, we can sit here and blame refs all we want. You know, especially that one call. You know, the missed face mask. When they grabbed Miles Sanders' face mask and fucking yanked it, nearly took his head off. His chin was literally past his shoulder. How the fuck did the refs miss that? How did the refs miss that? And another thing, whoever does the play calling, the defensive play calling was atrocious. Even though the defense players themselves did a great job in coverage in the second half of the season, you know, they did bring the pressure, even though we didn't get any sacks, but we did bring the pressure. We did put some hits on Matthew Stafford. You know, the coverage weren't so bad, but we still gave up a lot of, I'm not gonna say a lot of touchdowns, but we still gave up touchdowns that could have been prevented. We still gave up a lot of crucial first downs. Every single time Matthew Stafford passes the ball, it's always a catch. And y'all try to defend this dude when I called Jim Schwartz out? Huh, Desert Eagle, you don't know what you're talking about. Fucking Christ, bro. I don't fucking get this team, man. Every time this team looks so good on paper. This team be looking so good on paper. You know, we be having so many opportunities to win games, yet we giving all these scrub-ass teams opportunities to fucking feel like they can win the fucking game. Just why do y'all do this shit? Want to look like fucking shit in the first half of the season? And then want to pick up later on? Hate to break it to you, but that's not how football works. You need 60 minutes, not 30 minutes. You need the entire game. Oh, boy. And one more thing before I end this video. One more thing. I don't understand, right? I don't understand the fucking point of getting Jordan Howard, trading Jordan Howard for, what was it, a 4th and a 6th or a 6th-round pick? It was several, it was like a late pick. Like 2 of them, 1 or 2 of them, what the fuck ever. What the fuck was the point of trading for Jordan Howard, a guy that averages 3,000 yards a season, a pretty good veteran, a young one at that, who, in my opinion, would have pulled a solid LeGarrette Blount 2.0. We're talking about this guy, every single play was always positive yards, was always first downs. Bulldoze the shit out of somebody. Just gaining confidence, gaining momentum. But when it's all up there, you stop fucking using them. I want to know who in the flying fuck is making the play calling. Who is making the decision to let a rookie come in, you know, and replace Jordan Howard, you know, even though he's been making fumbles back to back? Who decision was it to get Miles Sanders 100% involved in this game, knowing that he's going to make rookie mistakes? Who is responsible for this? Just who? What is the fucking point of having Jordan Howard on a team if you're not going to fucking use him? What the fuck was the point? Talking about as a passing league. Ain't no fucking passing league. Fucking Christ with this team, man. What the fuck was the point? What was the point of getting Jordan Howard? What the fuck is the point? We always say, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. It's like, yeah, you guys are running the ball this time, but not with the right person. I just never heard of such. you would bench, well, not so much a bench, but you would sit out a player that had momentum to move the ball down the field. They had the confidence. They had everything. Gathered so many first downs. That was shoving bitches left and right. And you would sit him for a rookie? Again, who was responsible for this? Because whoever did this, you fucking suck in play calling. Your play calling is suck. Your fucking player decisions, whoever you decide to put on the field, fucking sucks as well. This shit I've seen this game is very inexcusable. We're going, and we got a short week going against the Packers. And you know what, Eagles fans? If we don't get our fucking shit together, we're in a lot of fucking trouble. And that's speaking 100% facts. We're in a lot of fucking trouble if we don't get our shit together. This game's a fucking headache, man. A team that puts up an embarrassment performance such as that deserves to get embarrassed. Do I ever fucking understand with this team, man? We took this L, man. I'm not going to let this justify our entire season, but this shit's got to stop. We need to play 4 quarters. We need to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. There's a lot that needs to be done. Because we are not what these fucking haters, especially Cowboy fans, think we are. We're not that. Yeah, we don't have Alshon Jeffrey. We don't have Deshaun Jackson. But we still been having chances to win the games. We're supposed to be standing our ground until our best players come back. Huh. Well, how's that working so far? Because clearly it's not looking good for y'all. All I got to say is we are now 1-2. Hell, it might be a chance we be 1-3. But anyway, all I got to say is, Eagles, get y'all fucking shit together because you guys are fucking trash. Y'all need to get y'all fucking shit together. Because if this goes on next week or the entire season, it's not going to look too good. It's not going to look too good. And by the way, this is far from Carson Wentz's fault. Far from it. Far from Carson Wentz's fault. Whoever thinks that, go fuck yourself. Because obviously y'all didn't see the game. It's always seemed to be Carson Wentz's fault when, they don't, if we don't win the fucking game. Well, let's separate the difference between people that watches football and those that don't. So with that being said, to hell what a hater has to say. Cowboys may be 3-0. But hey, in the end, it ain't a sprint, it's a marathon. Yeah, they're 2 games ahead of us, but I got a good feeling they'll fuck up in the end. Because they're the Dallas Cowboys, and they always fuck up. But I want to say this. Not until Sunday comes, Eagles, get your fucking shit together. Because you guys look like a whole dumpster fire right now. That's all I got to say. Desert Eagle out. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles, get your fucking shit together. Luckily, it's only week 3, where if this went down later on in the season, we'd be in a lot of trouble. So with that being said, get your fucking shit together. I'm out.